curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
The miserable dark. As one man put it, something ain't right with them shadows moving and twisting as they do. Residents are advised to stay indoors until daybreak. All stress relief activities less effective. Although we do have a lovely, lovely scene. Now, of course, we come back to the campaign off the back of a very, very successful couple of episodes, in which we did a complete scour and find and then executed the Baron within the courtyard. And by executing the Baron, we got rid of the Crimson Curse from everyone. So that was good. We then immediately came under fire from Brigand Wolf. And of course, our story allowed our Wield team of Disdain, Barassa, Embler, and the Jackal to take on the Wolf. And it was very, very, very good. We took him down. It was a difficult boss fight. A couple of death doors, especially for Barassa. But thematically, Disdain, Barassa, who used to work with the Wolf, they took him out. He came to the hamlet looking for these two, she in particular, and they were willing to put down anyone in their search. And it just so happened to be Barassa who got the killing blow on the Wolf. He's gone, he's dead, and hopefully his guys stay out of the land. It was very, very good. Very much enjoyed it. Now, all four of these are taking a well-earned break and rest. Majority of them are in the tavern. I say majority, all of them are. Jackal's having a drink. Embler's having some wins, hopefully. Doesn't lose any money. And then Disdain, Barassa, well, they're having a good time. Now, I formulated a team who are going to go and explore a medium champion level difficulty within the ruins in the hopes that they all shoot up to level 6. So I'm pretty sure Manelli, the Warden, Theodore are going to go straight to level 6. Hopefully Paracard will as well. And just in case you guys are watching on YouTube, if there's anyone watching there, and aren't caught up yet, or anyone watching the stream who might have missed out, we got the town event wherein we got Paracard back. Of course, Paracard died in one of our previous expeditions into the ruins. They came back, and I like to think that his abominable blood was able to eat away at any disease that was gnawing at his corpse, and he rose from the graveyard one evening, kind of just went to the tavern and had a drink, ran into Theodore and the Warden, made an interesting story of which Manelli, who was playing in a tavern, overheard. Theodore is very much comforted by music, being musical, inspiring tune plus 25% stress healing received, and thought, well, we wouldn't mind another Jester, we wouldn't mind another music player. So let's go to the ruins, let's explore, let's kill some dudes, it'll be fun. In doing so, we did disband our our first Warren's team. So the only Warren's team right now is Mira, Bouchard, Digby, and Don John. We used to have the man-at-arms. He retired. He was getting sick of everything. He was like, nope, not doing it anymore. I'm going to try and take as much money as I made on this expedition, and I'm going to go and just settle down. And our bounty hunter, Laurent, of course, he came to the hamlet avenging his brother. He was God-fearing and a very, very religious man, turned religious. And he thought that, you know what, instead of killing, I'm going to try and communicate with my brother a different way. I will try to meditate, I will try to pray in the hopes that I'll reconnect with his spirit. So he also left the expedition and has gone on to pastures new. Which means that Hugh Fitz, our second occultist, he's had a few words with Lazaret, our primary occultist. They've shared some notes and exchanged notes as well, of which Hugh Fitz is just taking a break. He's just going to sit down, feet up, have a drink, read some notes, and will be called upon if he's needed. But until then, we're going into the ruins. Now, we got everyone into the blacksmith, into the guild, upgraded everything we can. We did not, however, outfit them with trinkets, so let's do exactly that now. We can definitely sell one of these. Fortunate armlets for 1,500. Yeah, okay. Okily dokily. Well, I think fortunate armlet would be very, very good on him, actually. As with the healing armlet, just HP healing, but still pretty good. The virtue chance is only minus 3%, but we do definitely intend to have him stay within the first position, so that would be very good. That, along with, where are they? Heavy boots. I think that would be a win. But I don't mind a plus 10% stress, so I think we just give him the heavy boots. 30% protection. Yeah, I like that. Our abomination, he comes back. He is back. Now, plus 10 dodge, minus 15% stress. I very much like that. So we'll give him the Shameful Shroud. Minus 10 max HP. No, that's fine. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, we'll give him the Padlock of Transference for that extra stun and blight. Lovely stuff. I think it's a given that we give Glittering Spolders and Assigned Conscription to our Crusader, Warden, who's now rocking 74 HP. Lovely stuff. And then finally, a little bit of a, you know, little bit of a teeny tiny HP for our Jester. I'm sure he can work with it. As always, Bright Tambourine. Now. Do we throw something like that on him? That extra protection. HP healing receive as well. Very useful. Of course, we could just give him the critical dice, but we've now changed around his abilities. He's no longer using Harvest or Slice Off because he doesn't need to go into the Warrens anymore. So it's going to be Battle Ballad, Inspiring Tune, Solo, and Finale. So I think the critical dice might not necessarily be the best thing to do. We could just give him Cementi's Head for that 30% stress healing skills. That could work. But, you know, I don't mind the Recovery Charm. That could be very nice. Yeah. Virtue Chance, of course. Fortifying Garlic wouldn't be too bad. But I am leaning towards the Cicada Shell. 20% protection, 20% HP healing. Blight Resist. Now, I don't think anyone's going to be bleeding him. I'm trying to think of what enemies... We've got the bone... Is it the Bone Nobles or Courtiers? The ones that throw the Tempting Goblet. They don't apply any sort of blight or anything, so I'm thinking we just go with Cicada Shell. Yeah, 20% protection. Let's do that. Okay then. Unholy machinations have crushed together hallway and vault. Explore your ancestral home as far as you are able. Got 30% scouting, which is always nice. We'll take 4. No, we'll take 5 of these. I'm going to take 6 just as a precaution. Take all the bandages. Take those. Take a few keys. Take 9. Laudanum, yeah, why not? We might come across the, was it the Bone Knight or the Bone Dragoon? Now his champion level. Take 6. And why not? We'll take 15 of those. Don't need the cure. Who knows, we might come across some more bloodsuckers, but I'm going to be silly and not take any blood. So, scouting chance is 30%. We have a Ruins level 5 champion difficulty. Let's get into it. Okay, can we get the first team all to level 6?
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
I do like the colours. Red, black, red. Well, greyish, but you know what I mean. So I'm thinking that we can leave, what, two or 3 rooms? If that's the case, then maybe just like that. Yeah, let's see. Right, let's go. Just gonna leave it. Don't want to prematurely stress anyone out or get a negative quirk. Shame on the scout.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
18 damage that does, Jesus. Okay, good scout. Well, so we go down here. What do you have? Fear of Eldritch, probably not good to have. He's got Curious, so... yeah. Oh! That and that is a direct contradiction, so we'll get rid of Ruminator. Should we get these guys back in, plus 10 stress. Oof. Oof. Okay. We're probably going to try and get rid of as many of these before we take him out again. Weak grip on life, flawed release. Okay. There we go, of course. Deviant Taste and Dakin is fine. Yeah, he's stalked. Warren's foe. Okay. Come on. Good man. Just a fight. No treasure in there. Okay, torch up. What do we got? Right. So we've got the Bone Lancers, Menacing Gargoyles, and then the Bone Sharpshooter. Yeah. Yeah, good resistance on that. Good dodges on that. Beast pile. Yeah.
A decisive pummeling.
Doing 4 damage around for 3, very nice. Ouch.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Well, that's not very nice at all. What are we looking at? 92% chance to hit.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, we'll take that. And he's dead. And we will battle you.
A death by inches.
Keep it stacked.
A singular strike.
definitely dead on your next. That's fine. And that's your last involvement. So we continue the battle hill.
Destroyed.
Good stuff. 14, 14, 0, and 24. Can we get the stun? 50% stun resist? Yes, we can.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah. Let's just have me heal up to full. Okay. Yeah, we're getting to it. Don't worry. Yeah, why not?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good stuff. Very nice. Maybe a map? Okay. Okie dokie. Hey, that's exactly what we want. Right, what do we got here? Nah, that's fine. Okay, so I think we'll want to leave that maybe until the end. So let's go up here. I think we can move the... leave those two off. Go up there, go around, finish. Alright, Jester, we need you to sort this out. Good man.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's get into it. Okay. Cultist champion now. Bone bearer. Not fought you before. And then the Doom Mouth.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Stun is not happening. Oh, apparently neither is the blight as well. What are you doing? Ouch.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Bleeding for 3 for 5, okay. Ooh, not nice. Let's try and take this guy out. I bleed. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be. I'm so confident in your ability. I'm not even gonna bandage you. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep stacking that accuracy and crit and speed. Let's do that again. Oh, you're definitely dead.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright, I'll get rid of that now. Okay, that's
Eradicated.
beautiful stuff. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Manage. There you go. Yeah. A little bit of stress for everyone. Keep it coming.
Inspiration and improvement.
There you go.
Obliterated.
Ooh, very nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Good bloody stuff. Well then. So we get rid of the laudanum. Take the crusts, definitely. Now, do we be... Alright, so we've got one fight. You know what, I say we just camp. Because we're not going to go up there. We've got one fight. Don't need to do that. No fights here. Maybe a fight up there in the corridors and there. Yeah, why not? Let's camp.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Like so. Okay, we will feast. We want to do Zealous Vigil. Prevent the nighttime ambush. We want to do Reflection for that minus 20 stress but 10 accuracy and 8 crit for 4 battles. Very nice. Of course, we've got the additional respite point because we've got a leper involved. For that reason, we'll do Zealous Speech, minus 15 stress on everyone and 15 stress for 4 battles. And what do we've got for 2? Oh, Bloody Shroud could be very good. Yeah, Bloody Shroud. For 4 battles, 25% bleed resist, blight resist, move resist, and debuff. No, you're not Theodore, you're lovely. Good thinking, Manelli.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Suit of armor. An antique suit of armor stands amidst the ruins. Investigate the armor. Ruins tactician. Replace armor tinker, but that's fine because we've already upgraded all of his armor. Damage in the ruins 15%. We'll lock that in as well. In fact, we're going to lock in this. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Fuck it, we're already going to get rid of everything. At least. We're going to sink a lot of money into this man. Get rid of a couple of your bits. I don't mind these on you. And then, yeah, we'll probably just have a look at getting rid of wheel ruins, locking in some stuff. Good, very good. Let's go. Right, what is this? Is this going to be like a collector or something? Yeah, fuck it, let's just see. Maybe he's trying to get himself some more, pages to write songs. He didn't like what he found. Alright. Just in case this is a mini-boss, let's torch up. Good dodge. So we've got the Bone Sergeant, the Leper, and then the Bone Royalty. Okay. Good dodge. How long's that on for? Another round. But we can do this.
The ground quakes. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, why not? It could work. Okay. And we'll hew.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Just like that, no stress. Yeah.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Take the crests, take the sapphires, and the busts, and we'll leave this because we already have one. Be on our way. I'm curious, should we just have a look at this boss? I say boss, hopefully it's not boss, let's just see. I'm just so curious. If something bad will bounce. I thought it would be you. Ah. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's healing for... he could potentially be stunned, but we're gonna try and stack some blight on him. Amazing, isn't it? You get rid.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
You get rid of the bloody stuff that I thought... The entire reason for the laudanum was him. I just didn't think we'd be encountering him. Silly boy. Keep it stacked. Okay, healing. Is it gonna... Pretty much. Okay, that's fine. It's got 80% protection. Didn't see that. Okay.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Keep it stacked. Ah. Okay, as long as he keeps doing this, I'm fine.
Precision and power.
Crushed by justice. Okay, that's fine. Keep it stacked. It's time.
The blood quickens. Well struck.
It is time. Well, hello there. Okay, debuff everyone.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Is that something I can just get rid of? Fire medicinal? It is not, so that is absolutely staying there. Yeah. Okay. Arrgh. That's fine. Let's get as much damage on him as we can.
Impressive.
Very impressive. Yep.
Annihilated.
Ooh, bloody hell. Okay. Got the ripoff. Oh, he's got the Aegis going. 18. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Probably going to be hit. Yeah, there you go. Clap back. Ooh.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
That's fine.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We will get rid of the -1. Use medicinal. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take the deeds, take the torch, take the ruby. Bloodshot trophy. Oh, -5 on the accuracy, 7 crit. That's crap. The dark braces, whatever, and then the debuff charm. I think it's just one of those fights where you can use it as a GCSE. It's just bragging rights. We will go through the door. Yeah. I think he's going to be stressed out for a little bit. That's going to build up. Okay, we could use one of the keys.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
No, he's completely full. That's fine.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
We will get rid of the anti-venoms. Keep the bandages. Probably get rid of the key, actually. In fact, we will get rid of the key. We'll take the puzzling Trepsahedron. What do we got? Duncan's Head. Very rare. 15% damage taken. 20% stress. On hero being hit, buff self of 15% damage. Ooh. Yes, please. And then Damien's Head. Very rare. 25% bleed skill chance. 25 bleed amount. Plus 20 stress. I think that's for... I think that's... Damien, is that the default name for the Flagellant? Already got one of those. Okay. We'll just get rid of the medicinals. We'll be that guy. Probably could get rid of the emeralds, but who knows? We can get a nice stack going. Oh, that was good. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, let's go. Oh. No scouting. Shovel that. There we go. Knew it would happen. What do we got? We got a quest complete. I'm curious to see what's going on in that room. Please don't kill me, room. Hee. offset some of the horror. Yeah. Ooh. 1-5. Alright, as long as you focus on these guys. Because I don't think any of them are going anywhere.
Exposed to a killing blow.
He might be stunned. Oh, very good. Good dodge. 27, 8, 9, 7. Good dodges, guys. Yeah, why not? Good. 8, 2, 7. There you go.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
More than fine. We'll probably be hit with the message. We gotta take care of this soon.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Excellent stuff. Here are you. And that will just do it again. Okay. You. Oof. Whiff. Oh yeah, there you go. 84% chance to hit that. Alright, now we gotta get rid of him. Alright, what's this stun looking like? Hopeful?
Decimated.
Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Every day of my life. Oh no, hold on. Actually, hold on. There you go. Five and a half. Never know, we might build an enormous citrine stack. No, it was medicinal, wasn't it? Partially intact set of experimental equipment. No, I'm not confident that he's going to do anything right with that. Okay. Good stuff, gentlemen.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
And then we just resolved 4 heroes to level 6. Got the achievement. Good amount of gold as well. 30,650. A couple of very decent trinkets, along with Eye for an Eye, which we already have, but it's still pretty good. And that's 17 busts, 2 portraits, 8 deeds, and 32 crests. Everyone's level 6 except for Pericard, very close though. Spasm of the entrails, 20%, minus 20% HP healing done whilst camping. 5 dodge, quite like that. Spotted fever, minus 50% blight resist, ironic. Nervous replaces Hashumania. And Manelli has early riser. Cool. Nice, we'll get that in. Plus 2 speed if talked above 75. Warren's Phobia, plus 20 stress in the Warrens.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Week 71. Barassa's debauchery has reached new heights, whereabouts unknown. Barassa engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 67 stress and is no longer macocystic. Disdain engaged in pleasures of the flesh as well and recovered 67 stress. No longer hopeless. Why would you be? Ambler gambled and recovered 58 stress. The Jackal is trying 1 on and refuses to leave the bar just yet. The Jackal had a night on the town and recovered 47 stress and is no longer hopeless. Disdain has lost sight of the mysterious stalker. Ruins has been advanced to mastery level 7. And now Manelli, the Warden, Pericard and Theodore are Legend Jester, Crusader, Champion Abomination and Legend Leper, respectively. Theodore, Pericard, the Warden and Manelli were successful in exploring the ruins, level 5 medium. Good stuff, gentlemen. Unequip, sort by rarity. Probably get rid of the rusty padlock. 1125, that's fine. Just seeing what we got. We've got 2 of those. We'll get rid of that. 2250. Man at arms. We don't really have a man at arms anymore, so these don't really count for anything. Martyr's Chalice is kind of crap, actually. I don't like that. 2250. Alright, well, we've got a stagecoach. Very good. Veteran Jester. Yeah. Alright, let's go Sanitarium. We want to get rid of the disease, of course, but for now we're going to keep in Ruins Tactician and then get rid of Curious. 8100. Never you mind. Pericard. Was it the Warden? Nervous. Yeah, we don't really like that. So we can afford to do this now. So the Warden. Get rid of Nervous. Whilst also keeping in 15% damage in the ruins. For a further 8100. 38 crests and 60 deeds. 60 busts. Get another patient cells. We will very soon, but for now we're not going to. Pericard. Malignant Mutation is now Damnation's Gift. 11 to 20 base damage, 6 crit, 9 speed. And finally, Hellforged Chains are Inhuman Bondage. 28 dodge, 46 HP. Good stuff. Very good. Alright. What you got in the Nomad wagon? That. Now, I would love to go back out to the Weald, but these guys, she's missing, she's not coming out of the tavern yet. So that is fine. I would start the courtyard again, but not just yet. The Warrens, we could go to the Warrens. Or we bite the bullet and we take these 4 out. We go and kill the Necromancer Lord. 30 crests, 15 grand. Calming Crystal, which is whatever. The Profane Scroll, 15% damage, 10% protection if in rank 2, 33% HP healing done if in rank 2, 15 stress. We are not bonk Vestal. That's pretty good. Well, I say it's pretty good, it's not bad. Well, maybe we go to the ruins. Sorry, ruins. The Warrens. So medium, medium, and long. Ooh, but we get the Ancestral. Ancestor's Pen. What's this? Jester. Dark Tambourine. 12% death blow resist. Minus 25% stress if HP below 26. Plus 10% virtue chance if torch below 26. That's not bad. I don't mind that. No, I don't want cheap healers. No. Oh, cheers, babe. It's about to ban someone. My lovely fiance's done it already. Yeah, so we could go to the Warrens from medium. What's this? Achromatic Octavio. Very rare. 50% debuff skill chance. 8 crit versus Eldritch. 8% death blow resist. Never stressed. 15% stress if afflicted. You see, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We could give that to a Lazaret. Ooh, that's tempting. So tempting. I think I'm going to do it. What we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, class restriction. Alright, so he's got that. He's also got this. Minus 15% damage. Don't like that. No. No. That's pretty good. Just more bleed. Just stacking on that bleed. The mark could be pretty good. Do we have that equipped? We don't. And yeah, he's got nowhere to mark. Okay. So we won't give him the Wolf's Tassel. That's pretty good. Ancestral's Trowel. I'm gonna give that to you, Damien's Head. And we got nothing for him because, of course, we lost his shit. So he's going to be the healer. It's probably worth giving him the Chirurgeon's Charm for that extra healing. Or do we do this? That's -4 dodge overall. So maybe the Book of Rage, wherever that might be. Just in case the torch starts to dwindle, but I don't know. I think we got all your stuff now, don't we? We do, we certainly do. Battered Lawman's Badge. 15 accuracy on the ranged. 50% stress healing skills while camping. 25% HP healing done. -20 stun resist and debuff resist. That's fine. And then we'll give that to you. Evidence of Corruption, 25% scouting chance, -15% chance party surprise, 10% stress, but now we get that 25% damage and crit versus bleeding. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. I reckon we just give you Damien's head, which... Yeah, you act as our stress healer. We got to do Redeem. Reclaim is also very good. I wish we could keep Reign of Sorrows on, but we're not going to do that. Of course, we'll keep Punish. And... No, I want to keep your death blow as far as we can. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Blight resist. That could be pretty good. Yeah. Give you the fortifying garlic. And for you, my friend. You know what? I was just banging on about, oh, the minor 15% damage for this. But I'm thinking that is pretty good. Yeah. So good that I'm going to actually put that on. You're done, and you, I think, methinks, 15 stress, eesh. Ranged skills, so he's going to be doing a lot of duelists. So he's going to be doing Duelist from rank 3, also Open Vein, Pistol Shot, and then a Wicked Slice. I think we could probably just throw Gunslinger's Buckle on him for the Pistol Shot alone. Maybe the Dodgy Sheath as well, or we go Ultra Offensive and then give him the High Roller's Dice. Yeah, why not? I don't know how this is going to be. Actually, hold on. Hold up. I think we go play a bit more safe and go with the first of 2 and then the second of 2. That extra speed damage, minus 10 stress, and an 8 dodge. Yeah, I'd say we do that. Alright. See what needs to be done. Mirror. All good. Guild. I think these guys are fine. They are. They're just fine. Reign of Sorrows. Is that just for... It is rank 2. That's rank 2. Okay. Orkily. Oh, hold on. Spotted Fever, 810. Alright, let's do some champion levels then. Yeah, we've got the Hound's Watch. They can be killed, they can be beaten, starting now. Medium champion level 5. The Achromatic Octavo. I don't know how this is going to go. This could be terrible. And unlike previous adventures where I've just kind of pushed on, if it does turn out to be shit, then we are just going to bounce, because I like this group and I don't want to lose them. Because primarily they are our only Warren's crew now. So that's one thing. Hello, babe. Are you off? Love you. Indeed you shall. Thanks, babe. You too. Oh, evening, Kath. Hope you're well. Or afternoon. The only thing you've missed out on is a Ruins adventure, in which we got 3 of the 4 party members to level 6, and one of them is about to turn level 6. But now, we're going to go into the Warrens to do a champion, as you can see. Medium level 5 battle. Or a load of battles. For in battles, that's it. We've got Mirror, Bouchard, Digby, and then finally Donjon. Day's been fine. I've got a lot of annual leave this week, so I'm only going into the office tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I have more annual leave. Thursday, actually, it's going to be my partner, Chris, and I's 7th year anniversary, so I think we're either going to go out or we're going to chill and order a shitload of takeaway. I'm not sure. I am not sure just yet. Do we take a Jester? Do we take a Jester? No. Negate to the healing. I'll thank you, Cav. Kind words. Kind words indeed. Yeah, I'll leave them as is. Leave them as is. Take all the foods. We will take 4. We'll take 8. Take 9. Take 9. Take a couple of keys. Single key. Take a load of holy waters. Laudanum, yeah. And we'll take 15. We'll take 16 torches. I can't remember. I don't think I've actually done a champion warrens, so I'm not entirely sure if anti-venom is needed. We've got the carrion eaters. When they munch, yeah. Okay, we'll take another one. Cool, I think that's good. Alright guys, let's go. Hope you've had a nice day, Kath, as well. Been up to much?
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Scouting? Alright, so that's 2 rooms that we don't need to go to. But we're going to check out the good stuff. Stairs off from college. Always nice. Always nice.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
March, friends. What does this do? Throwing holy water seems to actually aggravate it. Can you just interact with it? Yeah. I'm not too sure, so I'm not going to do it. You feeling a bit sick, Kath? Can't have that. There you go. Yeah, it's a positive outlook that you have on that.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
By the way, how has your dungeon expeditions been going? Last time we really spoke about your campaign, you were on to, I think, the 3rd of the 4th Darkest Dungeons? Okay. Dodge. Ouch. Oh, it did then. Well, oh dear. What happened? Got Flesh Eater, Swine Slayer, and then Swine Heaver.
A powerful blow.
71%. Go for you. Grab my best team since you left quite the impression on me that it was going to be hard. Yep, absolutely. I think the last time we spoke about it proper, I was telling you how daunting a challenge it could be. So I imagine it was It wasn't hard? Oh, it was a disaster. Oh, shit. You led me on. You said it wasn't hard. I was like, what? No, it was a disaster. Tell me more.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What the hell happened? Okay, we'll need to get him going. Vomar. Oh, that's going. Lovely. %50 move resist. Oh, lovely. Well, grab my man at arms, Highwayman, Hellmaster, and the Vestal. Not a bad team for it, I must say. Got some bleed, got some protection, guarding, of course the healing. What the hell happened though? Except the Vestal, 3 of them were named after my friends, went into the dungeon. Oh god. Well, that's suspense going.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A death by inches.
You met those huge flesh mammoth monsters. Oh, is it like the mammoth cysts? And the dogs, yeah, the flesh dogs and the teleporting ones. Yeah, oh my god. The teleporting ones. You could literally have the mammoth cyst down to like 2 HP and then you get teleported by the smaller ones. Absolute nightmare. So I'm guessing you had to get the hell out of there. Or did you get a party wipe? 3 fights in, my Vestal gets 3 critted 3 times in a row and dies. Oh shit. That's not good. That is not good at all. I should run, but I was streaming to those. So did they egg you on? They were like, "No, we can go. We can get through this." Oh, this is weird.
Unnerved, unbalanced. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Well, speaking of crits, Cap, I just had 2 in a row. So the friends that you were streaming to said, and I quote, "We're fine, keep going." Oh, that's never a good thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't... God damn it, I didn't even put my bloody attack on. You. Resist. Good man.
A devastating blow.
Okay, you're nearly dead. So, 3 for 4, we'll get rid of that. And round swing.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Good stuff. Oh, fantastic stuff.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
There. And I kid you not, they went 11 fights in without dying, barely hanging in. Good. Honestly, that type of confidence, well, it gives you exactly that. It gives you so much confidence until something happens. Went over 70% of the map, but got overwhelmed eventually, and they started losing a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. believe that. Ooh, I'm thinking, ooh, in fact... Ah, I haven't ranked it up, but oh well. Ooh. It's going to be weird, but I'm going to put these guys as a support unit. This guy's a support unit. Can only... No, hold on. Just in case, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. Got ambush, got hit 11 times on Death's Door, and survived. God damn. Only the man at arms, what a legend. Ignore that.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Good dodge, mate. Well done. Hunger. He managed to escape alive. Alright. Well, that's one thing, but now you know what to expect. And... oh, you know what? Hold up, hold up. I don't think it works like the courtyard, where you explore a good majority of the map. And you regroup and then you can just go back in. I think when you exit the third darkest dungeon, regardless of how much of the map you've uncovered, I think you just have to start over. I could be wrong. I could be talking out my absolute arse, but I don't think I am. What happened then? Blight. What about the Blight Calf? I hate you. Don't give him anything. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so Slayer, Armourer, Heaver, and then a Thunderer. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to say there is a lot of blight in that level, but there's barely any bleed whatsoever, so it's one of those things you just live and learn, I guess. Good resistance. Okay, move them backwards. Let's get some bleed going. Eight, yeah, of course. Come on. Big hit.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
You bought 12 bandages. I would, yeah, I'd try it again, to be honest, Kath. It's definitely one of those things you've now experienced, now know what to expect. So it's a very tricky mission.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Ouch. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of a tricky time myself. Yes. Alright, you're dead. Oh, I think he's gonna die as well. Nearly dead. Bandage that. Oh, of course we don't have Indomitable on anymore. Why would we? This or that. Right, you're dead. You're going to die soon. Oh, hold on.
Precision and power.
There we go.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Ouch.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. Makeshift dining table, medicinal that, hopefully for some food. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll give 1. And there you go. And we've already got one of those. I'm not giving up. Went this far. The end is right after the abyss. I can almost... Absolutely. Don't give up, Calf. You will get it. You will get it. Map. Wait, he's not a klepto, is he? He's a fucking klepto? Since when? Oh, you've got it locked in. Shit. Okay. Alright. This man's a klepto. We've got to get rid of that. You want to play DLCs? Absolutely. Yeah, DLCs. Oh, some of the good stuff. Yes. Good scout, finally. Alright. Empty. Ooh, okay, so it's either here or there. Well, seeing as we don't need to go and fight whatever that is, we go here. Full food, 5% health. Yeah, that's cool. Say what we do is we head up here, there, done. Yeah, Mira has been keeping a low profile, indeed. I have no idea she was a klepto. He was a klepto, sorry. Yeah. Alright, what we got? Ooh, that's a dangerous team. Oh my god. What a horrible attack. Good, off, good. Okay, it's a tanky team. 72 HP, 36, 49, Christ alive. 100% bleed resist, he was a bit more susceptible. Ugh, okay. Just get some good old damage going. This is definitely a dog treat fight.
To perform beyond one's limits.
More of that, please. Absolutely, yeah, Mirror is... We want to bleed these guys as much as we can because, as you can see, takes full advantage of the bleeding. That's very good, look. 200% crit if one person has below 20%. Goddamn. And then lacerate. Sorry, massacre, beg your pardon. It bleeds them for 2 rounds for 3. 22.5 damage taken while bleeding as well. So very good. But these two are very susceptible to bleed, so that's fine. This guy, not so much. Get some damage. Ugh.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
God, I hope he doesn't die. Please don't die. Okay, you. Yeah, round swing.
Death waits for the the slightest lapse in concentration.
Yeah, stun it. Ah, this is not good. This is not good at all. Fuck it. Actually, no, we won't know yet. Come on. Oh, I think that might be enough. Oh, leave him with one. Fucking hell. Alright, that's fine. Please don't cripple them. Cripple them. Oh, fucking hell.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
I don't know how many more death doors he's got on him. You're dead. Oh. Come on. Survive.
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
That's not so bad. It's not so bad because now that our Flagellant has gone, yes, and actually I don't know where the stun came from. It wasn't on any of his trinkets. We've got a rank 5 occultist just kind of sitting around town reading some books, so now he can come in, but it's not the best thing to lose. But thematically, the one that just died, Bouchard the Butcher, he was a terrible person. He was a murdering psychopath, former man of the cloth that just went absolutely AWOL during the Holy Crusade, started murdering people for fun. So he, along with Don John, another criminal, were kept under watchful guard by 2 former lawmen, Mirror and Digby. Yep, Digby is Sheriff, just make sure. So they're not really bothered. They're like, okay, well, I wanted to kill him the moment I saw him walk into town because we've had priors with him. So they don't mind, to be honest.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, that's fine.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That crippled was devastating. That's fine. Okay.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, well, we'll take back Damien's head and fortifying garlic. Right, now we've got to think. You can now self-heal with that. Of course, you can self-heal with lick wounds. You can't do anything like that. So, okay, well, this could turn out to be a disaster, but hopefully not. Okay. Alright, well, I suppose we camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Helm's Watch. Yeah, therapy dog. Executioners are very good. We definitely do that. And then finally, you don't have anything like that. Harsh Lesson. One companion gets 20% damage and 7 crit for 4 battles, but does have 20 stress applied and then suffers 20% HP. No, not worth it. I want to complete this quest. Get these guys up to level... nearly level 6, maybe?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Yep. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's go. Leave the books. Come on, mate. Actually, no, you. Fucking hell, piece of shit.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Alright, hopefully this is the last boss fight. It's a boss fight. Last room. Come on, guys, let's do it. Ooh, okay. Alright, we got the surprise at least.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Cultist champion, swine, Sagittarius, okay. And then the swine Seaver. Don't want the bleeds. Two. Okay, that's one. Get the numbers game going. I don't know what this thing is, to be honest. It's part of the mod pack, of course. I have fought it once, and he only did Bonebreaker, but I don't actually know what it still does, so I'm still kind of curious. Big pig. Okay. Ooh, roaring disengage. Oh, dodge, dodge. Stealth for 2 rounds, okay.
A decisive pummeling.
Alright, now you can do Massacre. Alright, at least it's dead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, just clear the corpse, I guess. Good stuff. Indomitable, yeah. Okay. Is that stun, maybe? Oh, tinnitus. Yeah, literally, Kath. They're like, what the hell is this? But it's stunned. That's not stunned, it's fucking stealthed. Minus 15% stress healing. Okay. Yes. Move you back. Yeah, there you go. Wild smell bypasses stealth. Hey, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Beastly blood. Moves him back. Is that stun as well? Hopefully not. Okay, good. Alright, he's dead.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So not worth it. And it means we got another fight, and we are going to have to go through a corridor battle. So, heirloom chest. We could key it, but I don't want to. I think if we get these guys back to town, we'll we'll throw Hugh Fitz back in as our occultist healer. Although the stress is my concern. You know what? Maybe Manelli, who is now working in the Ruin Squad with the Warden, Theodore, and Pericard. Maybe he can flip-flop between duties in the Ruins and coming back to the Warrens. Who would we substitute? Who would we get out of this? Because I wouldn't mind having a Jester and an Occultist back in the mix. Now that our primary healer for this squad is now dead, aka the Flagellant. Who would we get rid of? I mean, the synergy between all the bleeds between these guys is fine. Maybe we get rid of the... Maybe we get rid of Don John. That could work. I'm going to hold out hope that we find a secret room. Yes, that was... Yeah, Kath, the one that you're on about is... the occultist back in town, Hugh Fitz. He was the one that I was like, you know what, mate, you suck. Go and read. So he's getting recalled, apparently. Be kind.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, Lucid, welcome to the stream. Yeah, healer, what healer? Ugh. Here we go. Okay, right. Ooh, and a surprise. So we try and get rid of this guy immediately. Engorged leech.
Masterfully executed.
Okay. Get the damage going. Ouch. Yeah, I'm kind of low-key glad that he's still around as well, Cav. Didn't just get rid of him completely. Okay, building it up. Oof. He's not gonna bleed. Big swing, ouch.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Want the portraits. Get rid of that. Just get rid of the spades. I don't think I'm going to need them. No, I can't tempt that. For all I know, there's going to be like back-to-back obstacles. I want to keep the emerald just in case we find a stack. Want that for the final fight. Fuck it. Oh, he's already got it. Alright, well, there you go. Get as many heirlooms as we can. Don't interact with it, please. There we go. Medicinal for the dinner cart.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Please, for the love of God, you've got 80% trap disarm. Okay. Alright, wish us luck.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Swinetar champion, Cultist champion, and witch. God. Come on. Let's move it over. They can all bleed. I'd say we just massacre this guy. Hopefully he dies. No, he resisted. Why wouldn't he? Okay, that's more like it. Retreat, that's fine. Two. 93. I'll get damage going.
The ground quakes.
Come on, mate. There you go. This dodge, I don't like it. Let's bleed him. 15. Alright, thank God.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright, let's go back to the room, open the chest, and bounce. If I see a fight pop up, I'm leaving. Oh, I've got a trap. There's no way. Okay.
Curious is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Hey, vigorous. Well, better late than never, I guess. Well done, mate. Yeah, cute. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, it could have been better, but, you know. And I am very curious to see what that is, but I'm just... there's no point, so let's go.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Alright, and I think all three of these are now going to be rank 5, which is very good. Okay. Not a bad haul at all. Nearly 19,000. Fair few heirlooms as well. Right, so we leave with 17 busts, 12 portraits, 12 deeds, and 32 crests. Good haul. And some level 5s. The Black Plague, which is fucking disgusting. And Hallowed. Yeah, I can see him being with his criminal background. Material things, yeah.
An eternity of futile struggle, or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
Week 72. The Jackal has sworn off liquor after a particular bad night of drinking. New quirk Resolution replaces Necromania. In town will never drink. Okay. The Jackal had a night on the town, recovered 47 stress. Pericard underwent effective disease treatment, got rid of spotted fever. Sanitarium, both the Warden and Theodore underwent effective quirk treatment and got rid of nervous and curious respectively. And both the Warden and Theodore had reinforcement therapy, in which they permanently added Ruins Tactician twice, respectively. Tavern Barassa has returned from unknown pleasure houses. Good. The Warden feels that something stalks them. Don John, Digby, and Mira are now champion Highwayman, Houndmaster, and Hedgeknight, respectively. And finally, Mira the Marshal, Digby the Sheriff, and Don John left many a swine slain in the Bloody Warrens, level 5 medium. Bouchard the Butcher met their final fate during the quest. Okay. Which I don't actually mind. I don't mind that. Bouchard the Butcher, Master Flagellant, succumbed to blight. We want to get rid of... That's terrible. Yeah, 11,250. I know it's a lot, but we've got a fair bit. So let's get rid of Ruminator and lock in Ruins Adventurer. Pericards. Warrant's Tactician. And we'll get rid of Weak Grip on Life, 8100. Oh, yep. Let's get rid of the disease first. So Digby and John and unequip. So Don John, get rid of Tinnitus, 810. And Digby, big bun, get rid of the Black Plague. Good. Frog in the throat. Very good. I am thinking of taking a leper at some point. I've been thinking about the farmstead and what group. So I think I'm going to be taking a Vestal, a Jester, someone in rank 2, and then a leper in rank 1. So maybe a Plague Doctor, but I'm not sure how that composition would go. I'll think more about that towards, I'd say, the end of the run. So how I'm going to do it is that there is an achievement to complete the game within 99 weeks. I'm on week 72. So I think it's time to just start ranking a fair few people up to level 6, of which we already have them. A fair few. I want these guys to go on the final quest to the Darkest Dungeon. Thematically and story-wise, I think it's going to work, especially if Reynold is one of the final, in the final Darkest Dungeon. That's going to work. These guys, I think, will go onto the final Darkest Dungeon. Well, not the final one, but will go to the Darkest Dungeon. Maybe they could take on the Shuffling Horror, so the first DD. Not sure about these guys. These would be decent. Maybe these guys. We'll see, but I think we're going to try and get the game done properly. We will focus on the courtyard as well. So we've got the Viscount and the Countess, of course, still to do. As you can see, kill one Viscount. I'm thinking the Countess would probably be done after the game has been completed, so the final Darkest Dungeon has been completed. Did you get the achievement where Reynold and Dismas head to the final? That's the one that I want. So thematically, Lucid, what I've done, story-wise, is Reynold is related to the Ancestor, and at a very young age, he went and joined the Holy Crusades. He feels though he could have got through to his Ancestor and stopped him from ruining not only the family name, but the hamlet, and releasing the Eldritch Horrors, so he feels a great deal of responsibility for it. So him heading to the final Darkest Dungeon with Dismas, Brioche and Fitzarlan, all a group of friends that lived in the hamlet many, many, many years ago, all four of them feel as though they have a stake in this entire thing. So I want these guys to go to the final Darkest Dungeon. Who will we sacrifice, though? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that we got a Shrieker to kill. We got a Shrieker to kill. And we also have here the one perpetrating the clearings has moved further into the Weald. Find the culprit and slay those that interfere. This is a modded quest. Mini quest line to find a particular something that has been doing this. I'm keen to do that. But I'm thinking maybe the Shrieker first. Got a good team for this. Oh, I got a good team for this. That's been working like a charm. Brigand's Arsenal. I think the Shrieker will die tonight. I certainly do. And I'm thinking maybe the Shameful Locket instead of the Gunslinger's Buckle, but then again... Yes, I need to upgrade their equipment. You are absolutely correctamundo on that one. I could give him either one of these or the, what do you call it? High Roller's Dice. I've never fought the Shrieker, but I know about the Shrieker. I've seen videos aplenty of the Shrieker, so maybe. Or maybe we just go with Old Faithful and either one of these two. What are we thinking? 10 accuracy, 5 crit, as well as 15 stress, or 20% damage and 15 accuracy on the ranged, but minus 10 damage on the melee and minus 5 crit on the melee. I'm leaning towards that. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna get that. Gunslinger, yeah, I think so. Oh, he's gone. There you go, come back. Now. I'm thinking that we give Wolf's Tassel to our champion Falconer. This could work. And maybe this. Damsel's Hairlock. I know I can partner this with the kill count, but I don't think I want her in rank 2. I know she has Gouge, which is, you know, obviously very, very good, but we take a lot of the abilities from our Hellion by putting her in rank 3, so I think... Let me just sort it out. There you go. Hubrassa, Calf. If you are referring to Barassa, our Falconer, 65% damage versus marked. She marks targets with her little... I guess it's an eagle? Is that a raven or an eagle? So she gets a lot of stuff from the marked, and then this one is only available in... actually, it's in rank... I could put it on in rank 3, but it will move her forward into rank 2, and I just don't want to keep having to move our Hellion back into rank 2. Then again, I could just stick Breakthrough, and it could be, you know, back and forth, back and forth. Is that sensible? Shall I start with Barassa in rank 2 so she can get some benefits from doing that, and then if things get hairy, just break through with our Hellion back into rank 2. Is that worth it? The more I think about it, the more I agree with it. And she's not going into rank 1 a lot. Let's try it. Let's try it. Just laying around with everything. Alright, there you go. One, 2, 3, and 4. And then you've got your stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. So we'll get the 25% damage if in rank 2. And 10 dodge. And now, I think it's sensible that we give Wolf's Tassel to maybe our Hellion. And then the Bleeding Pendant. Of course, you could do Bleed Out from rank 3. And then finally, oh yeah. Yeah, Childhood's Treasure. And then the Greaves. I usually do put Sniper's Ring, 15 accuracy in rank 4 and 4 crit if in rank 4. But I know how much damage this bloody bird can do, so I think keeping her primarily as the healer. I agree with you, Kath. Naturally, I would just throw on the marked onto our Arbalest, but I don't know how many times I'm going to be using a great deal of damage from her. I think she's going to be healing as much as she can for the other guys. I'm going to try it. I don't think I can... Can I back out of the Shrieker fight, or does one of them die? Fluted Pistol and Sharpened Edge is now Thunder and Lightning. And Bandit's Overcoat is the Uncatchable. Barassa. Hunter's Bow is now Kinslayer. 7 to 13 damage, 11 crit, 7 speed. Reliable Tunic, Hunter's Cloak is Oath Broken. 25 dodge, 43 HP. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Embler. Battle Tested Glaive is the Wolf's Tooth. 10 to 19 damage, 9 crit, 6 speed. Master Sewn Leather and Furs is the Wolf's Pelt. 30 dodge, 46 HP. And finally, the Jackal. Veteran's Crossbow is Millicent. 7 to 14 damage, 10 crit, 5 speed. And Refined Plate is Survivor. 20 dodge, 47 HP. I think so as well. I had no idea that their weapons and whatnot would be called Kinslayer and Oathbroken, but you're absolutely right, Kath. I think they work very nicely for the story for these guys. Very good. Very good indeed. Oh, no. Why are you there? I don't think you could go in there. Okay. Guild. What you... Yeah, dun, dun, dun. Okay. Pistol shot 5 for 50% versus marked. Point blank shot 5. Duelist advance 5. And then finally, open vein 4. No, 5. 4 points around for 3 rounds. But our money's disappearing. Quick shot and crippling shot 4 is now minus 13 dodge and speed to the target. And also 75% damage versus marked. Very good. So quick shot is to herself 4 speed, and then crippling shot, if I switch over to her different, Attack is now minus 15 dodge and minus 4 speed on the target. Eye Thief and Ravage 4. 100% bleed amount versus marked. 3 points a round for 2 rounds. Skill 1, Eye Thief is marking the target. And Ravage is bleeding the target for 4 points a round for 2 rounds. 100% bleed. Lovely stuff. Flank and Gouge. Flank is minus 10 accuracy for the target. Yeah, we got 65% damage versus bleeding, which is now 75% damage versus bleeding, so... Oof, good stuff, good stuff. So a lot of... I mean, the Falconer with, you know, our Jackal marking, takes full advantage on the marked. She takes full advantage on the bleed, which can be provided by open vein from our Highwayman, or is it bleed out? If it bleeds from our Hellion. So there is so much synergy between these four. It's incredible. And then we'll do adapt. There you go. Embler. We can hack 5. If it bleeds 5, 4 points around for 3. Breakthrough 1. Sorry, breakthrough 5. And then finally Adrenaline Rush 5. 30 damage, 10 accuracy. And then our Jackal. Sniper Shot 4 is 100 damage versus marked, 13 crit versus marked. Oof, good stuff. Sniper's Mark 5 is debuffing the target for minus 30 dodge. Blind Fire 5 speed. And then Battlefield Bandage for 38% HP healing. Okay. Nice. Good stuff. We got a bird to kill. It scours the land, picking up the trinkets left by dead heroes and hoarding them in its rotting nest. Kill 1 Horrid Shrieker. Defeat the boss and recover 8 of your lost trinkets. You cannot retreat from this quest. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. There is never a better time. We can't eat. Okay, that's fine. We don't need shovels. Take all of the antivenoms, all of the bandages, all of the medicinals, no keys, all of those. I don't know if it does any horror attacks. I don't know if torch goes down during the fight. But I'll take 5, whatever. So, there have been sightings of the bird before. When we had a party wipe in the Weald, good long time ago, creatures came back into the Weald because there was less protection, and a search party was sent out for the fallen Chaplain, the Man-at-Arms, the Vestal, and the Houndmaster, and the survivors, of which there were none, but the search party did not realise that there weren't, and they went looking for the apparent survivors because a week had passed, and all they could see was an enormous bird and its little offspring pecking and ripping at these bodies and these corpses, and then taking as many trinkets as it could in its talons and flying off. The beast was said to be a good, or maybe 50, 60 foot wingspan, but then again, people do like to exaggerate. And then reports were that the creature was living in the Weald somewhere, but could never really get a lock on. Too many trees, too many high places in the Weald, and so many things going on in the dungeon and the hamlet that you couldn't really spare a team to go and kill it. But there is a sense of calm in the hamlet. Things are being done in which people can go out a little bit more on an exploration, on a potential, there might be something there. Can we spare a few people? So Reynold has given his blessing to this team, and they're now going out to see if they can find this winged beast that people in the town referred to as the Shrieker. And yes, Cat, I am rich. I've got a fair bit amount of money, even though when I have to spend it, I'm like, oh no, I'm poor. I like to hoard as much money as I can. Alright, let's go. Survivors of this encounter are sometimes rewarded with unique quirks. Oh, very nice. Oh, nervous. Never done this before. Okay, so that just happened. Alright, so Horrid Shrieker, 154 HP. 62 dodge. And then the Shrieker's Nest. Well, after a few days worth of trekking, Barassa was able to scout out and find the horrid creature, and it's just as disgusting as they initially thought. Oh, it's going to be like that. That's fine. We want to adapt. Try and bleed it. Oof, God. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, we've got the debuff.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. You're gonna be fine, guys, don't worry. Hold on. Oh, of course, crippling shot is only in the back foot. It's already a great start. Eye thief. Let's go. Try and bleed it. Alright, good start. Right, good stuff. Oof, God. That peck is horrible.
Impressive.
This is where you die.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Hang in there, hang in there. Yes, she does 8 bleed. Based on the, if it bleeds, 4 damage a round for 3 rounds, and she also has the bleed skill chance. So we are taking full advantage of that. It's probably just sensible that I heal. Yeah. Oh, open vein. Oh, I should have dueled this actually. Okay, come on. Death's door.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh, this is bad. Barassa could die. Oh, God. This is a nightmare. Please. Please, please. Oh. Oh yeah, the Holy Wars. That's fine. There we go, come on. Holy War. Bandage, Holy War. Alright, you're bleeding. Oh, let's take full advantage of that. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Champion falls.
Kill the Shrieker.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Murder of crows. Kill the Shrieker. Good. Nice. Woof. That got a bit hairy. Yeah, not even close. I thought we were gonna lose our Falconer. I was gonna be so sad. She's done so well. How many death doors that this little lady has had throughout our campaign is ridiculous, but what a trooper. Good stuff. Oh. We get back our Ancestor's candle as well. Yeah, I was thinking, oh no, Calf, this is where we potentially get a pie wipe. But as soon as that Hellion landed that 30 crit and the bleed started happening, all good. So we got back Ancestor's Candle, which in the story we said that our former bounty hunter and previous Flagellant, along with our Jester and Occultist, the original Warren squad, they fought a Shambler, they killed it, but the Flagellant and the bounty hunter died. And then Hugh Fitz, the Occultist, and Minelli, the Jester, they got the hell out. But in doing so, they lost the Ancestor's Candle. Somehow, the candle has happened to come into the possession of the Shrieker. How that be, I don't know. By some weird chance of fortune, it just happened to be residing in the nest of the Shrieker. So maybe he had an entanglement with, or maybe she had an entanglement with the Shambler at some point. Who knows? TARDIS head, beautiful. Oh yes, Missandei's head. Accuser's claw, very nice. Service medal for the Chaplain, very cool. The Eternity's collar for the Flagellant, of which we have no Flagellant, so that's next to useless. Bright tambourine. As soon as we lost this, we went and bought another one from the Nomad wagon, so okay, that's fine. And then finally the Chirurgeon's charm. All level 6s. Ooh. Beast Slayer. Replaces Daredevil. 10 accuracy and crit versus beasts. Beautiful. Vampiric Spirit. Oops. Beg your pardon. Minus 50% debuff resist. Got that last swig of tea. Really got to me. So that's that. And then Corvid's Grace. 6 speed and 25% move resist. I like that. That's really good. Cophobe. She's not going to the phobe. She's not going to... Not going to the phobe. She's not going to the cove. Not really sure how I feel about that. I quite like Nymphomania on the Jackal. That's fine.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Bloodthirsty crowds. The jeering crowd demand blood. Only a sacrifice will slake its thirst. Enter the ring this week to relieve 10 stress from all heroes. I must admit I have no interest in going to the circus, so that's fine. Week 73, Digby underwent effective disease treatment, got rid of the Black Plague, as did Don John, but he got rid of tinnitus. Pericard underwent effective quirk treatment, got rid of weak grip, but also had Ruins Tactician reinforced. Theodore underwent effective quirk treatment as well and got rid of Ruminator, whilst locking in Ruins Adventurer. Renaldier has lost sight of the mysterious stalker. Enter the town, or enter the ring, this week to relieve 10 stress from bloodthirsty crowds. And finally, the Jackal, Embler, Barassa, and Disdain, a legend arbalist, Hellion, Falconer, and Highwayman respectively. Disdain, Barassa, Embler, and the Jackal were successful in retrieving their trinkets from the avaricious Shrieker. Good stuff. Unequip. Sort by rarity. We've got so much stuff now. Get rid of the secondary chirurgeons, 1500. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's fine actually. We don't use her barbaric Yorp, so that's fine. Get rid of the double tambourine, 2250. Get rid of the double eye for an eye for 3750. I don't think I'm ever going to recruit another Flagellant. No, I don't think I am, so I'm going to get rid of this. It seems sacrilege to do so, but yeah, whatever. Eternity's Collar, 3750. Bye-bye. Same with the Guardian Shield, 3750. It seems so bad that I'm doing this, but I've just got no use for them. I'm not going to recruit again. Chaplain, of course, we've got another one of those. Yeah, I know. I do like the Flagellant class, but I don't have any use for another Flagellant. I think everyone's upgrading, and within parties that are so well outfitted, they all suit one another. I mean, he could go into a Wield group or a Warrens group quite easily, but I already like the guys that I've got for the Warrens. Even though technically I'm missing one, but I'm going to keep Mira, Digby, and Don John. And for now, Hugh Fitz. Welcome back. Welcome back, Hugh Fitz. Bloody behave yourself. Please. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to keep the what do you call it? Even though I'm not using these classes anymore like the Templar, I'm going to keep the Crimson Court trinkets because they're cool and it's bragging rights only, I guess. So we've got 4 Ancestors trinkets, not too bad. We are sending you back to the Sanitarium, Theodore, in the hopes that you can get rid of Bad Healer, 4.5 grand. And we're going to lock in Evasive for 11,250. I have spent so much money on this guy. So much money. What about Reynolds? Do we have anything? That's pretty good. That's locked in. We'll keep... Take it, put in Warrior's Light. Ooh, make for money. Yeah, we'll get rid of Plutomania. 8100. Did I unequip everything? Disdain. Go and enjoy yourself. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Get rid of Vampiric Spirits first. 810. Go and enjoy yourself. Fetch more pillows. Embler, yep. Go and have a little gamble. And then... That's good for now. Jackal's fine. Alright, what's going on ye old estate? Maybe the Cove. What's this? Ancestor's Courtly Apparel. Minus 30% stress. I'm guessing that this is one of those modded trinkets. It's a long quest. Who would we take? Ooh, actually, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not too. I mean, Calf is fine for that, but we got Viana Gale and Dux Theon. Ooh, that would be dangerous. I'm not going to do that just yet. As much as I want to. So. Necromancer Lord. Oh, we're just taking Dismas out. Oh, sorry, Reynold. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Could we maybe... Could we do that? Camouflage coat, a cloak, Unholy Slayer, Legendary Bracer. Just whilst Reynold is going through some stuff, maybe they could go and kill the Necromancer Lord. That could work. That could work indeed. And we got some stress healing for the guy as well. Toxic grenades are now the Bubonic Herald. 7 to 13 damage, 9 crit, 6 crit, 9 speed. Surgeon's robes are the Malignant Mantle, 20 dodge, 38 HP. Guild. Noxious Blast 4 is now Noxious Blast 5. Oh, 7 points around for 3. Plague Grenade 4 is now Plague Grenade 5 for 6 points around. Battlefield Medicine, I think that's very important to have. And then Disorientating Blast. 5. Although... If we were to do this, our team composition's a little bit weird. We have a rank 2. We want all of the Plague Grenades, Noxious Blasts from you. You can do like Finale and whatnot. We could even do Harvest, perhaps. Slice off, sorry. And then by having you... Got Mace Bash for you. Dazzling Light. Divine Grace, of course, is not... It's only for 3 and 4, but she can do Divine Comfort. That's very good. Oof. Wolf's Tassel, would that... no, we've got no mark. Yeah, we'll do Bright Tambourine naturally. Oh, Soliloquy. Oh no, never mind. No, we can't ever do that. Could do crit. That could work. Or we could just do the Cementi's Head, which is that one. 30% stress healing skills. Yeah, why not? You, my dear, definitely get the Blasphemous Vial. Oof, absolutely. And then, and then, I'm thinking, oh, that's a lot of stress. Where's the handkerchief? Minus 15? Oh, you're home, babe. Oof, actually, I'm thinking, I might call it here right now, because I do want to go and watch another scary film. Naturally, as it's October. I think what I'll do is I'll outfit the team in preparation for Wednesday when we go and take on the Necromancer Lord. So, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. There you are. Druid Spineflower. Done, done. You. Well, I think it would probably be best to, of course, do the Tome of Holy Healing, even though it's 25% max HP minus off, which doesn't really make a great deal of difference, so that's fine. And then the Holy Light. I think that'll work nicely. Yeah, she gets a little bit of dodge off her, but that could work. And then finally, you, my friend. Brigand's Arsenal. Definitely. And then I'd say the Gunslinger's Buckle. Yeah, that worked nicely as well. Yep, so point blank into rank 2 from rank 1. Back to 1 with Duelist Advance, so we can of course do Open Vein as well. You are going to be making do with Mace Bash and Divine Comfort. And Divine Grace if she finds herself in rank 3 or 4 again, probably because this man has made his way up to rank 4. Sorry, from rank 3 to rank 4. Sorry, to rank 1. Bloody hell. To do Finale, maybe. She gets a chance to do Divine Grace. Dazzling Light, yeah, she can still do that from rank 2, so that's fine. You, my friend, Bow Ballad, Inspiring Tune is your go-to. We could do solo, or maybe we just put on Slice Off, just in case we come across any ones that can bleed. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Necromancer can bleed, so that might be optimal. And of course we can stack bleeds with Open Vein. All the while, our Plague Doctor is just Noxious Blasting, but primarily using Plague Grenade. 6 points around for 3 rounds, in which she will be doing 20% Blight skill chance from Blasphemous Vial, and 8 accuracy versus Blighted, and plus 20% Blight skill chance again via the Druid Spineflower. So, good stuff. I think that works nicely. So what would it be? A Necromancer is performing unspeakable rituals in the shattered halls of your ancestral home. It must be stopped. Survivalist. Got Bandit Sense. Unparalleled Finesse. I think that would probably be pretty good, actually. Yeah, 1400. Cool. And then Gallows Human, no. Brioche. The Cure, that's not too bad, actually. And then Self-Medicate, yeah, it's whatever. Fitzarlan. Pray. Enchant. So what we'll do, what we'll end up doing is Bandit Sense 4. And then Pray for 3, so that's 7. which means we've got 5 points left. Manelli. We could probably do every rose has its thorn. We can stack that minus 15 stress for 4 battles along with her prey. Oh, no, that's just protection, beg your pardon, so that's fine, but so that's 3, 7, 10. What would we have for 2? Think anything. Hold on. No, districts. So that's what we wanted. Ah, okay, we don't get any additional respite points. Speaking of the district, however, what do we need? So that wouldn't be bad to have, actually. 200. Jesus. I think the next one that we go for is trying to get as many portraits as we can for the House of the Yellow Hand. Bounty Hunter, Grave Robber, and the Highwayman. 4 crit, 5% scouting. That'd be nice. Okay, but I think we've got the team. We've got our Highwayman, Vestal, Jester, and Plague Doctor. Good old Dismas, Fitzarlan, Manelli, and you, Brioche.